Hey, what's up? This is episode 11 of True Reporting. Got a couple things to go over. I want to talk about Q posts that are, I believe, fake. That's been kind of circulating through YouTube channel to YouTube channel. Just not buying it. I'm going to also go over secret societies that the FBI has been discussing. I'm going to talk about how the Department of Justice is going to look into these FBI missing messages between two dates. And I'm going to get into chemtrails. If you don't know what those are, and maybe we actually have a live video of people talking about it. Actually, a weatherman talking about it. So let's go ahead and get into it. This is the Q post that I'm questioning. So apparently this was posted by Q, I'm assuming, and then immediately deleted, and then a lot of people are running with it. So basically what I'm not really going towards is this quote right here. We haven't started the drops. RE human trafficking sacrifices yet worst. Those good who know cannot sleep. Those good who know cannot find peace. Those good who know will not rest until those responsible are held accountable. 60% must remain private, at least for humanity. Now, I've seen a lot of people talking about this, and people are saying, well, that's good for the American public. We don't need full disclosure because people can't handle it. And then you have the other side where people are saying, well, 100% disclosure or no disclosure. Where I stand, if this isn't 100% disclosure to the American people, to the global population, then I consider this just more lying. We need full disclosure to set a foundation to restart the public schools, to restart religion, to restart the way that we see things with our consciousness. Just everything needs to be reset. We don't even know who we really are. We don't know where we come from. These people know this, and we need to get to the basics. We need to get back to the basics. Start with a fresh foundation. No sneaky business, just the facts, and we'll go from there so we're all on the same page. This is how it should work. So, is this Q? I don't know. I've seen people say it is. I've seen people say it isn't. If you go on the original Q board, it's not there because I have not seen it. And when I went on to the page, onto the board, it's not on there. So the last thing he posted was, or they posted was, drones over the US tracking only Q, and that was yesterday. So I don't know, just doesn't seem legitimate to me. But who knows. The next thing I wanted to go over was this secret society, and how the FBI is investigating it. FBI agents discuss secret society within DOJ, Department of Justice, and FBI working to undermine Trump. Congressional investigators learned from a new batch of text messages between the anti-Trump FBI investigators that a secret society of folks, the Illuminati, who knows, within the Department of Justice and the FBI may have come together in the immediate aftermath of the 2016 election to undermine President Trump, according to Representative John Ratcliffe, the Republican of Texas, who has reviewed these texts. So this gentleman has seen this, and he knows what's going on. Right here, this is his Twitter. The thousands of texts that Trey Gowdy, he's of South Carolina, and I reviewed today revealed manifest bias among top FBI officials against POTUS. The text between Strzok and Page referenced a secret society. Now, we know what they're talking about. We're talking about the Cabal. We're talking about the Illuminati. We're talking about the evilness behind the scenes. This is serious stuff. I mean, this stuff is slowly but surely coming out, and I'm liking every minute of it. I think this could be, you know, this is definitely, like Q says, a great awakening. And these text messages, releasing the memo, all of this is kind of sliding to the, you know, the forefront, and it's amazing. So we need to keep our eyes peeled about this stuff. Just keep, you know, whenever you get a chance, just check in on Twitter, check in on your news, and just, you know, make sure nothing's popped up, because the sooner we know from a legitimate news source, the better. So yeah, I mean, today they said what we learned today in the thousands of text messages that we received, that perhaps they may not have done that, checked their bias at the door. There's certainly a factual basis to question whether or not they acted on that bias. We know about this insurance policy that was referenced in trying to prevent Donald Trump from becoming president. We learned today from information that in the immediate aftermath of his election, that there may have been a secret society of folks within the Department of Justice and FBI to include Page and Strzok to be working against him. I mean, if you're awake, you already know this, but I mean, there's so much bias against him that is so blatantly obvious, that between the Hollywood elites and the Democrats and the brainwashed fascist liberals out there who can't see past their own selfishness, not to look out for other people, but just to look out for themselves. And it's sickening. And these are the people who are going against Trump. It's just so blatantly obvious that there is an army out there that has been constructed by the cabal to separate us all, to divide us, and it's sickening. So I really hope, you know, the FBI, you know, the good side of the FBI, not the corrupt side, finds some stuff, because as we all know, these text messages will be turned up, because right here in Q's post on the 18th, Thursday, nothing is ever truly erased or deleted. These people are stupid. You know, anything, any dirt on anybody they have, and they're just waiting to release it. So Jeff Sessions announces DOJ probe of missing FBI text messages. Attorney General Jeff Sessions on Monday announces the Justice Department will investigate missing text messages sent between two FBI agents critical of President Trump, joining the chorus of Republican lawmakers who are eager to recover the exchange. I mean, it's not just Republican lawmakers, it's everyone who wants the truth. We already know the truth. Let's just get it out there. Let's get this over with. Let's start indicting people. Obviously, GOP officials have seized on the messages as evidence of FBI bias against Trump in the probes against Russian election meddling and Hillary Clinton's use of private email server while Secretary of State. Yeah, those 30,000 emails, 33,000 emails, those are still here. Nothing gets erased. Nothing gets deleted. Nothing. You can't run, you can't hide. It'll all come to the forefront. We just have to be patient. Right here, we will leave no stone unturned to confirm with certainty why these text messages are not available to be produced, and will use every technology available to determine whether the missing messages are recoverable from another source, Sessions said in a statement. Also, Q always reiterates to trust Sessions. trying to find it. Trust Sessions right here. Trust him. So I trust him. I go along with what Q says because Q is these people are extremely informed and they're running the table right now as far as I'm concerned. On to the next subject. Let's go into this. I wanted to show you guys this video of this Miami weather station about chemtrails. Let's take a listen.
Looking a little bit busy tonight, but it's a little deceiving because sometimes, especially here in South Florida, near the waters of South Florida, there are military training exercises, and they release this thing, these little reflective materials in the atmosphere that the radar bounces off of. Now, I'm not going to go into a big explanation about what it is and why they release it. It's called chaff, and when we see it on the radar, we know it's harder to find the precipitation, but the radar that we use is able to switch modes so we can distinguish the chaff from the rain. And in fact, here is the shower activity right now that's moving to the north.
So he just blatantly says that the military is in the atmosphere releasing chab. I'm not sure what that is, but it's what I've read up on is that it's aluminum, which is what chemtrails are. And this gentleman, this was this? I'm pretty sure this was today, and he just basically said. Well, he did say that the military is releasing stuff into the atmosphere, particles into the atmosphere. Oh, we're supposed to be okay with this? This is insanity. What are we living in? Like, what is this reality? I also wanted to touch on this. Starved, blind, and stupid. The 16-year-long plan to destroy America. A power-hungry president. The partner chosen as his successor, Hillary Clinton. Their perverse desire to spy on and enslave the masses. The rogue intel officers sent to steal and fabricate the data. The blackmailed minions made to manipulate the laws. The dirty cops out to destroy justice and protect them all. The brainwashed journalists eager to push the narrative. The foreign agents recruited to terrify and sabotage opponents. The secret off-the-grid network set up to coordinate it all. The 16-year-long plan to destroy America distracts its citizens and masks them from the truth because divided they will fall. The perfect team, the perfect scheme, the perfect strategy for the perfect game. The Cabal would never lose. But what happens when a righteous double agent is found to have betrayed his handlers and then murdered? Seth Rich. Armed with the agent's truth in their own, a ragtag band of patriots must set out to save the country by taking the government back, all while fighting a sea of lies and the Cabal's desperate, salacious plot for overthrow and revenge. With the odds stacked against them, can the Patriot heroes win? Find out in the memo, coming soon. This memo, I know that supposedly there was a fake memo, it was like 99 pages was released. We're looking for the synopsis of it all. I believe it's 4 pages, and that will shed extreme light on the normies to figure out for themselves what's going on, about the dossier, about the Russian collusion, everything. It's going to come out here very soon, and like I said, just be patient. Be patient of it all, and you know, good things are coming. I have a good feeling. So anyways, episode 10, y'all have a good night. Tomorrow's hump day. We're almost to the weekend. Just stick in there. Alright, talk to y'all later. Bye.